Wow, Jurassic Jungle, that sounds like my kind of place. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing a little bit more Zoo Tycoon 2. We're going to continue working on our lovely Paleo Park. Now I haven't really done anything since the last episode, I haven't done the signs or anything like that. I did intend them to have a couple of them done for this episode, but unfortunately I'm kind of recording this at 2:45 in the morning. My theory being, if I don't record it now, I will fall asleep. Because I'm already like up way too late anyway. I'm going to fall asleep, I'll wake up tomorrow, and I won't have time to record, edit, and upload ready for this video to go online tomorrow night. Well, tonight, I guess. So I'm going to do it now, so I've not really had time to do anything. And because it's so late and I'm tired, we are just going to get straight into it. I don't really need to update you guys on everything. We are going to start work on our Diplodocus exhibit. So, first thing I need to do, actually, is think. Terrifyingly, I need to think. No. Let's grab this little fence over here. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be enough for a Diplodocus exhibit, but I just kind of want to get the basic shape down first. I think the idea is to kind of come from around here down to about there. Let's just see how that feels size-wise. It's pretty, I mean, it's pretty big. It's far bigger than any other exhibit so far. It takes up sort of quarter of the entire Jurassic Jungle. And that's, I mean, there's already 4 exhibits in there, and that's including path and stuff, so it's a pretty big exhibit. Whether it's big enough for Diplodocus is a whole of a kettle of fish. Very weird sentence, isn't it? Kettle of fish. I knew where that saying came from, and I've completely forgotten. It's because a kettle was like a storage cooking thing, or so, I don't know. Anyways, let's find our Diplodocus. BBB, where are we? I'm vibrating slightly, always exciting. Is that Cardiopteryx? I believe Cardiopteryx is Jurassic, unless I've gone crazy. But no. What I'd really like to add in with the Diplodocus is a Dryosaurus. Now, I couldn't actually find a working Dryosaur mod out there. I'm hoping I kind of already have one installed. Let's have a look at this. I think that's fine. Is it fine? I don't want... we could pull it a little bit to the left, but not really. I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to pull it a little bit further to the left. I want this guy to have loads of room. I want this to be a really big... It's kind of like the centrepiece, you know? Let's have a look at it in terms of scale. Yeah, I'm actually going to be a little tight on room for the others. We may have to not include the Dilophosaurus, is what I'm thinking at this point in time. I'm thinking we're not going to have enough room for the Dilophosaurus. Like, we may just have to... Because my plan was to kind of... This middle path here, this was going to lead up to the Triassic area, but there's not going to be room for that. Up here is going to be a section. Up here is going to be a section. Up here is going to be a section. Like that, probably. And then down here will be a section. Yeah, I think the Dilophosaurus is going to have to get skipped. Otherwise, we're just not going to have room, guys, I'm afraid. But, hey-ho, we can do another park after this, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm not seeing a Dryosaurus. Okay, so let's grab this. I'm just going to pull that out by one more, down to there, and across. That is going to be the size of our Diplodocus / Dryosaurus, maybe something else, exhibit. Thank you for everyone who sent in suggestions and all that kind of jazz, by the way. Right, so I did kind of have an idea for this. I'm not convinced by it. I know what I want to do for this right-hand side. It's this left. I was going to put it on a big hill. But it's not gonna, the hill won't work, right? Based on my, head. How I'm kind of seeing this in my head. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this wall instead. We're going to use this down here. This should be enough to keep a Diplodocus in, I would hope. Let's just push that all the way up. We can always edit this down here later on. I just want to get the basics of the exhibit in there like so. Let's just put this all the way around. Get the shape in, and we can work from that. So that is going to be the scale of the exhibit. It's a nice big exhibit still. You know, it's maybe not as big as we'd like, but it's still a pretty big exhibit. Let's just make sure that tree isn't sticking out of there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so I think we need this wall here. I think that's going to look good. What we can do is we can pull these trees up here, and it'll just keep everything feeling separated, but in a good way? I know what I mean. As long as I know what I mean, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, that was an important tree. That was an important tree. Okay, so let's get the basics of this in as well. This wooden fence is going to come in here. Like so. Let's just fill that in like that. Just want to get the basic shape in. Come here, you cheeky little mongoose. There we go. So this is going to be sort of, you'll be able to walk through this bit on the right. Just a little bit here. And the Diplodocuses are going to be able to put their heads through that bit to eat the food on the other side. That's kind of the plan. Now, I don't like that this doesn't match up. Or do I like that that doesn't match up? I actually do like that that doesn't match up. Okay, let's get ourselves a... We'll do the roof at the end. I think it makes more sense to wait for that. So, what do we need to do next? Yeah, let's just work on building this building. This little bit, we're just going to put some nice stuff in here. We're just going to make a nice looking exhibit. We'll put some glass down here as well, a little seated area so you can look inside there. But the main... Yeah, we're going to have to do that, actually. I might pull this forward just a little bit, because there's not much room here because it is a path. So if I do like a little bit here that you can walk inside and just view into the exhibit, that might be a good idea as well. But we'll see when we get there. Okay, I can't remember what this is called, but it's a wooden fence of some description. Let's try to find it. It's here some... it's this one, I believe. Okay, that's gonna have to be a 3. Which is obviously a terrible, terrible idea. Right, slight problem. Because what I need is a windowed wall, but one that's of an appropriate height. Something like that would actually be good, but again, that's tiny. I need like a 6, you know, it has to be big. You're all rubbish. I need a nice big wall. But if we do a 3, it means I can do these windows here, and it's kind of not terrible. You know, this is where they'd put their head in. It's not perfect, I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I do think that is kind of our limit, guys. I don't really know what else I would do to fix that. So, pull that down there. Like so. So the idea is you'd walk through this bit. And this bit on the left, this is going to be like a low fence kind of thing. And there'll be fences coming down there. I'm going to replace some of these. Is that how I want? Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. All is well. Something like that. Hopefully once the elevated roof is on there, that's going to look less slightly bizarre like it does at the moment. But hey ho, we shall see. That is actually symmetrical, oddly enough. Right, so we need to replace this middle bit. Because yeah, you should be able to walk down here and see through kind of thing. Maybe what we can... I need to keep people out. That's the problem. I think what we're going to do is use this, though. My little wooden path along here. And then this lovely thing in front of that. I really like that combination. I think that looks really good. So the idea is you're walking down here, and the Diplodocus sticks its head through those windows, eats its food, but you're far enough back. You've got 2 layers of little boundaries to stop dumb people getting in. I think it'll work out okay. Now we need some paths. What did I use inside the building before? Do I have like a wooden path in here? Let me inside you. What have we got? It's so... this thing. What are you? Oh, I have new paths. Oh, look at this. Wait, that's very similar to the one I already have. Okay, these are definitely new though. I did install a pack, I think, of paths. Oh, okay. Well, I need to find this one again now. No. Nearly. No. 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 They're all very similar, but none of them are quite right. Is that one right? No. I mean, these were all very nice, but not particularly helpful. These are all new, so I don't know why I'm looking at these. Clearly, it's obviously not one of these. Is that one? It is. It's that one. Cool. Okay. Right. So that's all going to be hay. Let's do this down here. Like so. Lovely jubbly. And I don't know what to do for this middle bit. I might make that grass again, just like we've done out here. I kind of like this. It's kind of like a running theme everywhere. 2 different layers of fence, and then this nice little grass area. And the all the plants and stuff in these grass areas are actually identical in all of them, just to kind of keep it together. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with what's going on here. Let's grab ourselves a gate. Like like so, and another couple. Should be able to enter and leave in both sides, yep. Right, let's work on this little bit over here on the left, because this is not working. I think all we're going to do is pull this stone wall out to about there. It's not going to be stone, but I just... What I'm thinking is, we're going to have two sort of versions of this. This is one where you walk in, you stand there, you watch the meat, and this is one, same kind of idea, kind of the same as the this one over here, really, with the Stegosaurus, where you just kind of stand there and you get to look into the exhibit. It's just a little sort of seated area. And I think the more of this red stuff we have, the better the whole park is eventually going to look, so I want to include it where I can. So we're going to put some more of this in there, and that means we need our lovely jubbly path. I'm feeling very efficient. Maybe it's because I'm working at 20 to 3 in the morning and I kind of just want to go to sleep. But I'm feeling very efficient. And it's not something I can really call myself very often efficient, so this is a very interesting experience for me. Right, and we need some glass. Now, we do use the same glass all the time. It's this one. But it's not this one because that's height 6, so we need a little baby version. Little, what does it look like again? Okay, it's got a bar in the middle. I don't know why it's got a bar in the middle, because it doesn't have a bar in the middle. Where are you, beautiful? My big glass fence. Where are you hiding? Come on. Come on. Ooh. Well, I'm thinking, I know it's glass, so it doesn't. No, never mind. I was thinking I could put glass in there and it would kind of work. It might look okay, like maybe they put their head through the glass. I know that doesn't make sense, but I was thinking maybe the glass would be light enough that you wouldn't really notice the glass was there. But nope, you can definitely see it. Where is this bloody window? There's got to be an easier way to do this. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but I really wish there was. It's in this big-ass list somewhere. I will find you, and I will put you in my... There you are! Okay, so we want a 4, apparently? Is that right? It doesn't look right. It is right. However, that's too much glass. That's way too much glass. Maybe you just walk in and you can see the exhibit, basically. It doesn't need to be anything fancier than what it is. I think we can probably put glass all the way around. And we'll do something here just to... Maybe we'll put this in there as well, just to try to stop the Diplodocus from eating the glass. I don't know if the Diplodocus like to eat glass, but maybe they do. You know, I'm not here to judge. Who am I to judge? I don't own them. Right, before we put the roof on, I want to do the... I'm not happy with how square this is. I think it's just because, again, because it's kind of on its own. I think once I get some... There's going to be trees down this left-hand side. There's going to be trees and stuff down here. The path is going to extend down that way. It's going to be a whole new sort of park exhibit over there. We're going to bush it up a little bit. I think that's going to be okay. If I keep telling myself that, it'll be fine. The next one is just going to have to be a little bit smaller, probably taking up about that much space there. And then that's about 2/5 of the park with 2/5 of the exhibits. Zoom in. Lovely jubbly. I'm wondering if we could even do like a little, like make this little walkway. I'm just trying to think how dangerous the Diplodocus is. At the end of the day, right, like a Diplodocus isn't going to probably want to kill you, but like all it has to do is kind of smack you with its head. And it'll kill you, you know. So, as much as I'm sure they're lovely, the Diplodocus, the Diplodocus, it's like they're probably still, they're definitely still capable of killing you, albeit by accident. So, oh, I like this. Every time I click it, it's like a different little tree. That's awesome. Is that enough? I don't want it to be too packed because it's a Diplodocus, you know, it needs a bit of room to mess around, and it's already quite... The exhibit is quite small just because of the amount of stuff in it, in a lot of ways. Put some baby trees in. Obviously, the first thing I do when I say I've got too much stuff already is to add more stuff, because that's kind of how I function entirely. Temperate forest includes many gravestones. And big weird rock. Hello, big weird rock. Oh, you're cool. You're like a little frog. Oh, I like you. You're going to go sit over here. I'm going to sit there. I need to put some rocks around this thing just to make it look a little less conspicuous. It kind of doesn't really blend in with the world right now. But if I cover it with these, we can make it blend in. Like so. And you're looking a little weird as well. And there we go. And if we put other rocks like that around the park, that rock pool just kind of now looks like a natural thing, you know? Looks like it was built for this exhibit. I really want this to look good. It's a centrepiece, you know? It's the most important exhibit. I'm a little worried it's too small. I really am. I think it looks good though. I think it looks like... Stop flying! I think it looks like a nice little temperate forest. Looks very natural, you know? There's little pools, and then they lead up to the rock pool, which is going to be smoky. You just can't see it quite yet. Okay, and we need some plants. What have we got here? Bilberry? No. There we go. Let's get some toadstools in. Quickly becoming my favourite thing in the game, these little toadstools. Don't know why. No idea why. Just think they're awesome. Little patch up there. What's this? Hey, you're okay. Well, I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. A little patch over here. Make this... No one's really going to go up there, so let's make that particularly woodlandy. What's this? Lovely. Oh, hello, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Big Daddy Toadstool coming to town. What's this? Put some of those in as well. Why not? What's that? No, you're rubbish. Big ass log. Everyone needs a big ass log. There we go. Bam. Big ass log. Little ass log. No, you're silly. No, you can go over there though. There we go. Enjoy. What's this? No. What's this? Stinkhorn. Only one though. Only one. There can be only one. Right. I need some like general grassy looking texture sort of in the park. I think that undergrowth stuff might... Gore bush? Gorse. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh god. Bamboo's huge. No. I mean, the ferns have done a pretty good job of it. I've kind of just... No. Covering the ground. I don't love that. You're terrifying looking. What's this? No. Put in some undergrowth. And by some I mean bloody loads. It's very faint and unobtrusive. It just kind of should hopefully add a little bit of texture when you're walking around. Yeah. It's looking really good. It's looking very realistic, I think. Except the, you know, big house. And the water's very blue. I didn't expect it to be quite this blue. Yeah, I like it. It looks... Yeah, it looks good. Right. But. It's not done yet. No. It's time for some fog machines. I wish it was smaller. I wish I could hide them easier. Stick one there. Hide them in the rocks. Wherever possible. Big misty section over there. Play. Right. Ooh! Yeah, I don't care. Shut up. Make mist for me, baby. Fog me up. Fog me up. Fog me. They'll do it. It just needs a minute. There they go. I worry it may be too foggy. No, it's kind of got... No. No, it's fine. I actually think I need another one over here. But I'm going to try to resist. And I'm going to fail. In the bush! Okay, pause. Don't need to see that malarkey. Right, I think that's it in terms of how the biome's going to look. So that right there, I do think we'll have to pass on the Dilophosaurus, but that's really upsetting. That's not that upsetting. We just don't have the room for it, guys. We really don't. One day we'll do a Jurassic Park zoo, and we'll do another Dilophosaurus exhibit. We've done that before, anyway. I think that right there is the Jurassic Jungle in terms of how it's going to look. Now, I'm still trying to think of a way to separate all the separate sections, even just a little bit in terms of how they look. I don't really want to change the path, because the path starts like that, you know? My only alternate idea is if I cut this path off here and cut it off here on the left, so you have to go through the Jurassic Jungle first, then you could more naturally change the path for each section. And then it would be like a walk-through tour, you know? Hey, you walk through Jurassic, you walk through Finger, but that's not how a zoo functions, and I kind of want this to feel like an actual bloody zoo, so... No, we're not going to do that. Are you lagging? Why are you lagging? Stop it. It lags when I zoom out. I think it's because we've got quite a few trees, but if we stay zoomed in, it's okay. Not a problem. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Save the game. Give it a second. Give it many seconds. Okay, we need some stuff. There's a couple of things we need to do before we add the Diplodocus and finish that. It's not a Diplodocus. Oh, because I'm on temperate forest. Okay, all. No, that's an Apatosaurus. No, there it is. Top it, top it, top it. No, what's this? Oh, root, I like that. There's some of those in. And some barrels. Who doesn't love a good barrel? Some water. Sort of dotted around some leaves. Dotted around. Shelter. I'll do. I'm going to put 2 of those in. I think I like these ones. I don't know what it is. It's the colour. It's just very natural looking, but I think it works. Okay, now. Okay, we're going to put the Diplodocus in. We're going to put 2 in. I think that's maybe 1's enough. We'll put 2 in. If they bitch about the room, we'll consider adding fewer. Right, but before we are ready to hit play, we need to knock this down. We need to put some stuff here. We need to add some hay. Otherwise, why would they put their head in the hole? You give them a good reason to put their head in the hole. Now, the hay was very hard to find last time, but we know it's here somewhere. It's in scenery, and the much easier way to do this would be to go and grab it from the other exhibit, so let's go do that instead. Which exhibit was it? Oh, is this one over here? Okay, that's fine. I've got it. Nope. Nope. Yes! Lovely. Jubbly. Hay place. A place for hay. Reference. I really don't want this to stick out the side as much as possible. But I want it to feel... I want it to feel very covered in hay, in case you didn't quite get that. Hay place. A place for hay. Okay, it's fine. And I think what we also need to do is grab this wall here. Just pull that out. It's like a booth. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't. So. The only problem with this is now the vast quantities of hay don't really make sense. Well, whatever. We'll see. Okay. Now we're going to hit play. Now I'm going to give this a little walk around, see how it feels. Ciao! I missed. Oh. You live there now. Let's go. I love how this looks from down here. I really think this looks really good. It looks like a zoo, you know? Okay, that's pretty cool. No, I like that. I think that works. I might pull this wall out a little, because you're not really going to have to look over there anyway, so I think I'm going to pull this wall out a bit further. I think the less glass there is, the less it looks like... Hello, little compy. The less it looks like the Diplodocus could feasibly break it, you know? So imagine some chairs here, some exciting stuff, but... yeah. I mean, they're not going to stick the heads in, but the idea is solid. I think it needs breaking up somehow. I think it might be a little on the big side. What I might do is pull this in. Let's pause it again. If I pull that in, it means we've got... the path can go there, and it doesn't really make a difference. We could feasibly do a very small... it would be a very small exhibit for... I don't know, it just feels a little bit too big. No jokes. I don't know, I'm not convinced. It's massive. I think if we have some chairs in here, and maybe if I make a Diplodocus sign and put a couple of those in, maybe a couple of donation boxes, maybe that'll make it better. There isn't actually a very good way to view the dinosaurs. This is kind of your best bet. I'm tempted to open this up. Something like that, and then we get the fence from there. I just want you to be able to actually see the dinosaurs, you know? I think that still feels pretty safe, and it gives you a much better view. Hey guys! It's still not a great view. I'm thinking. It's very dangerous, but I'm thinking. What I'm thinking, because my problem is that this is very full, right? What we could do is cut this in half, have a staircase on this right-hand side that comes up, elevate this path a bit higher, and have like a viewing tower window, like just have a glass wall, or like, not even a glass wall, like a low wall here, facing out into the exhibit, or like on a diagonal across there or something. That's the max height. Why? Okay, it's not the max height, but the game's telling me it's the max height. It's fine. It's fine. All things can be overcome, ladies and gentlemen. All problems can be overcome. I am going to save it. Sudden panic. Terror. That I haven't saved it in such a long time. This video has gone on for a very long time, but it's all good stuff, yes? Very little to do with animals, this series. All about the building work. But this is... I'm just trying to do cool stuff, goddammit. Okay. Okay. I actually kind of like how that looks now. I think it's more... it's interesting. What I think I'd also like to do is replace these walls with brick. I think that'll look better. Better. It'll look better. 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 I should stop talking. I was in the middle of a bloody Lord of the Rings marathon when I started recording this video. I think, yeah, I'll just knock out a video, we'll be done, and then I can go back and finish it off. I've watched like all 3 Hobbit films and stuff in like the last few days. People don't like the Hobbit film, but I thought it was really good. Like all 3 films, I really enjoyed it. I remember watching the first one ages ago and really disliking it, like I fell asleep halfway through. Well, this time I was well into it. I don't really know what happened. Okay. I think this is all good stuff, though. It's all a good change, you know? Is that a fence there? No, but you come out there, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay. Okay, it's more interesting, isn't it? Give me that, at least. You know, the whole thing is a little bit more interesting to look at. Let's see how it actually plays out, you know? Still got that. Still a good way to see the Diplodocus, but let's see if this is actually a good way to view it as well. So up we go. I'm going to put a wall across there. I don't want you to be able to go like that down there, or fall down there, as the case may be, so I don't need a wall. This is a little on the low side, however, it is a pretty good way of viewing the... It could be better though, couldn't it? How could it be better? Let me inside. What are you doing? I think it's okay. I think I need to stop faffing around with it. I think it's fine. What was I going to do? I was going to do a change to a wall, something. Yeah, oh, just need to do this. Grab that, put that across, like so. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing things because that's enough freaking work on the Diplodocus exhibit. It's fine, I'm happy with it. I've got 2 good ways of viewing them. That area's under there is now completely cut off. It needs a little love, it needs... Let's grab some benches. No, yeah. Gotta get a good screenshot. Give me a minute. There we go. Look, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. It's got a very long neck, so you kind of want to get from that forward angle, you know? Okay, no, I'm saving it. It's done. Done. Right, before the next episode, I will try to finish off all those sign post thingamajiggies. I really, again, I don't think I can fit a Dilophosaurus in here. I just don't see any way of it working. We've taken up so much room with the Jurassic already. I think we're going to have to leave it. Before the next episode, I will fill in these little grass bits. I might add some more details. I'll try to get the signs done, and I'll probably pull this path forward up to about there, and then that's going to kickstart another area, probably a long one like that. And then we can do one there and one there. The other areas are all going to have to be a little bit smaller to account for how big this one is. Probably about 2/3 of the size. So probably 4 exhibits without a big one, basically. Something like that. It looks good though. It looks a bit weird from the top, but I think once you're in the park, sort of... well, let's just do a little run through of... If we're going to say this is the finished Jurassic Jungle, we should actually, you know... We should actually walk through the finished Jurassic Jungle, you know? So let's... We walk in. Lovely jubbly. Wow, Jurassic Jungle, that sounds like my kind of place. I'm such a nerd. No, tell you what, it's an excitement builder. We're going to do that in the next episode. This video has gone on far too long as it is. We're going to end it there. I'm going to see if I cut anything out of this video. But if I haven't, or if I have, just so you know, it's been nearly an hour working on this one bloody exhibit. That's like a record for me. Crikey, I'm going to bed. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Cheers, much love as always.